Hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you a small haul that I got from Joann.com and from Scrapbook.com. Joann had a sale on a lot of their papers, and I racked up on some cardstock and a couple specialty papers and some pattern paper. It was like a 70% off sale, and let me tell you something, that box was heavy when it got here, but I needed some cardstock and this was perfect timing. So I got this stack here. This is the neutral stack, and it's textured. There's 58 sheets, and I just love neutral colors when it comes to cardstock. And these colors are awesome. And it's really good cardstock too. It's real thick. I don't think it's white core. I couldn't tell you if it's white core. I don't think it is. I think it's colored all the way through. But these are some of the colors. I'll flip through the whole thing.
Without enough evidence to legally compel Gore to give them his DNA, detectives.
Lots of grays.
We set out to get his DNA surreptitiously. We went through his trash.
Or beige.
We got him in a restaurant after eating.
Going into browns, and then some yellows and some light green colors. Going into dark, almost army green, and olives, and then a little bit of cream. Love it. And I got another, this one is a double-sided cardstock. These are all new colors. There's 58 sheets in here. It's textured. And this is a white core. Okay, the other one was a white core too. I just noticed this down here in the corner. It does say white core, which I like because I like to do embossing and distressing. So for me, you know, that kind of adds to it. This is the, which colors is this? This is all new colors. Yeah, it doesn't say what it is, but they look bright to me. They're all bright colors, so I will just say that they're all just brights. Oranges, yellows, red.
I knew he was still on the screen, that he wasn't near the top.
The presence of Mackey's DNA on Norma's fingernails doesn't automatically mean
Pretty aqua there.
he could easily have had casual contact with her.
And as you can see, it's different colors from one side to the next. So it's like a darker pink on this side of the sheet, and then it's a lighter pink on this side. So depending on how you want your embossing to go, if you want the dark pink and you want the embossing, then you can sand in this side and the pink will show through. If you want the darker pink to be your embossing, and vice versa, which I think is really cool. Or you can just use either side of the cardstock. Gives you more options. I got another neutral stack. This one's been around for a while, and I actually think I already have one of these stacks. But I love these colors, and I pretty much use them all. And it's got some specialty papers in here too. Like it's almost like a shimmery look on this paper. The camera doesn't really pick it up as usual. But you can see a little bit of a shine here. Same thing with this gray. Let's see what else. And then just some regular cardstock. And then we've got some glittery textured cardstock. I think you can see that in the camera. Same thing here. So you had a couple specialty papers, and then you have just regular cardstock. This one gets a little bit darker with the browns, grays, and black actually. But I like the browns in this. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this stack again, because it's very unique colors. And then I just got, you know, just a smooth cardstock stack, all different colors. It's the value pack. It's 120 sheets. And I'm telling you guys, this stuff was, it was so cheap. I was like, I have to stock up. I've got to stock up. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I think this stack is usually like 20 bucks. So if you figure 70% off that, it was like $7 or something. $8. And here is the neutrals again. I got more neutrals. This one is 48 sheets, and it's metallics. So it's the neutral colors, but they all have that metallic sheen to them, which I think is really interesting. I don't know if you can see the shine a little bit in the camera from the lighting, but I think this one's really cool. It's kind of a bluish purple, very pretty, and then a silver. So even a green in here. There's even a couple greens in here, which I think is different. And then I got bright metallics, so 48 sheets again. And this has white core as well as the other one. So this is good for tearing and distressing. And these are, you know, actually brighter colors. Look at that teal. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. Can't wait to use it. Pretty, pretty, pretty blues. Very warm. Purple. Okay, so then I got some, these were on sale too. These are premium cardstock coordinations, and they're 8.5 by 11 inch, but you know, they're good for matting and making flowers and doing die cuts and things like that. And I haven't even opened these yet, but these are all smooth. This one's called Lap of Luxury, and this one's called Minty Fresh. Some really pretty blues and greens in here, which I really love blue, so that's like my favorite color. And then just some craft cardstock. And you can always use craft, so I figured, you know, these were like, I don't know, these were like $3 a pack or something. Very, very, very inexpensive. Good sale. So I had to rack up on that. And then the other thing I got from Joann's too is I got this Coral Couture stack. It's the designer paper, so it's got some foiled sheets and some glitter sheets, but I love the warm colors in here. I think these are so pretty, and they're only one-sided. There's 48, and you get 2 of each, but the colors, the peachy orange with this teal blue is so pretty. And of course, you know, I love flowers. Who doesn't? This is glittery, and then they have this foil. It kind of reminds me of the Mariposa collection that DCWB did, but it's a little bit different. It's kind of tropical. The colors, and I just love the color. The camera's really making everything look a little bit darker than it actually is. Got these little journaling cards that you can cut apart, and tags, labels, which I think is fun. See if I can zoom in a little bit. I just love this. It's so, I can't wait to use it. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use this for yet. I don't know what project. Pretty, 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 pretty colors. I guess they call this peachy coral. This is a coral. I love this color right here. So pretty. Not that into stripes. This is a glitter sheet. It's just like this one up here, it looks like. Yep. It's just like this one, but it's got glitter on it. The camera's zooming in, I can't tell, but same here. This has got some glitter The flowers have glitter on them. It's not the kind of glitter that's going to come off though. I can rub my hand over it. You can feel it and you can see it, but it's sealed. Look at the polka dot. It's so pretty. Pretty polka dot.
Spring break in Flint, Michigan.
Love this color.
Melted early this year, and the icy river that cuts through town slowly comes to life.
Camera.
11-year-old Alan Brown has the week off from school. He studied hard, got good grades, and earned his vacation.
Maybe that might help a little bit.
Basketball, he loved to fish.
Turn my light on.
Number one thing that he loved to do was fish. Love family, love to eat, love sports.
Yeah, you could cut these up and make some borders. You could even cut this, fussy cut this stuff out if you wanted
When
to.
he was just 2 years old. Now he spends a lot of his free time with his father, Deshaun Brown.
Pretty.
Ugh,
I love that.
Regular, every other weekend, pretty much. On the last day of spring break, Alan hangs out with his stepsisters at his father's house.
It says my love. It's glittery here, only on the flowers though. The rest of the page is just plain paper. More stripes. Foil. Oh my goodness, that is really, really, really foiled. That would have to be something I would use very minimally on the page. That's pretty. Love the blue and this burnt red.
Checking in on the kids.
And that's it. And I also got the cardstock stack to go with that. And it's got just plain textured cardstock with some glitter cardstock and even some metallic cardstock. It's all coordinated.
Back at the house, Alan's father, Deshaun, comes home.
So, and I think this paper is screaming mini album to me. I haven't done a mini album in a while. See, there's some glitter. And I feel like I'm going to need to plan one and use this paper. Okay. And finally, from Joann's, also, not all of the paper was on sale when I got this stuff, but mostly DCWB and some of their other coordinations. I think we might have had some Tim Holt stuff on sale. But not all of it, but most of it was 70% off. And these little things, these little stacks, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but it's different types of paper, and I started off with this one. I bought another stack because I liked it so much. I just love the texture of this. As you can see, I've used this before. But this is called woven, this particular one, and it's got like threads woven into it. It gives it that texture, and it's really thick. Like, it's hard to actually rip this stuff because of the threads that are woven into the paper. So, you know, you really have to use scissors, but it comes in two different colors, this white color here, and then this craft color. So, you know, you could actually color it and ink it and use it to cut shapes out or whatever. And you can even rip it, and some of these threads kind of, like, it's hard to rip. Like, I can't rip this paper that way. I guess I can. But you can see the threads in there.
He didn't know a lot of people in the area.
You know, and it just makes it it's, you know, it's an interesting embellishment for your page. So I got another one of these. So I already had one, I got another one. And then I went, you know what, I'm going to try some of the other ones that DCWB is making. This one's called the Handmade Stack. And this paper looks like handmade paper. Almost feels to me like construction paper is what it feels like. But this is the bright stack. So it's got all these bright colors. You can see the texture there as I'm flipping through. It's almost like, that is. It's almost like, you know, the paper pulp and they put it together. and it was wet and then it dried. There's wrinkles in it.
Everyone was concerned and, you know, scared.
This will be great to make flowers with, I think, because you know it's got that softness to it that's really moldable, so you could mold your petals. Here's another one. This is called the adhesive fabric stack, and that's just exactly what it is. It's like a fabric, and it's got an adhesive backing on it, so that if you cut something, you know, you could peel the backing off and stick it. But it's just one color. It's white, so you could stamp on this, ink on it, spray on it, do whatever. You know, draw a pattern on it and cut it out. I don't know if you can see the
Definitely don't get the FBI involved in any agency that we could
texture in it.
utilize their resources to try
But
to track
so
this
I can't wait to use that. That's going to be
So they
interesting.
came to my house.
Another one that I got is called the Fiber Natural Stack. I think there's a fiber that's colored, but this is the natural colored one. And again, it's just like, it's almost like the homemade one that I showed you. That was the, you know, all the different bright colors. It kind of looks to me like this is the same thing. But I guess, you know, it's got, it's hard to see it on the camera, but it's got like fibers in it. And again, it's got that construction paper feel to it. But it's all this yellowish color here, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. You know, how I'm going to work with that. I guess maybe if you tear it, you might see more of the fibers that it's made out of.
Very good grades.
See if I can pull one of these out.
You apply yourself. You needed to prepare yourself for college.
Alan has many friends, but enjoys a special relationship.
So I guess, you know, it's kind of fuzzy.
Facial disfigurement.
See the fuzziness of it.
He was like a protector for him. He would watch over him to other kids.
So that'll be interesting to work with.
His family fights to keep
Another one they have is called Pebbled, the Pebbled Stack. It's like it's embossed, you know, it looks like pebbles. There's several different colors in here, mostly neutrals, tans and grays, terracotta color, brown, light gray. So can you see?
In that middle income neighborhood type area.
There, you can see it. It's kind of, it's like it's embossed. So that'd be fun. Another one is gauze paper, and that's exactly what it's like. The paper, it looks and feels just like a piece of gauze. It's kind of smooth on the back. It's not perforated. I'm not sure why, but it could just have something to do with the way the paper was made. But it's kind of dark colors. Like it's got that dark gray there, and then it's got this purple, and then this dark green, and a dark maroon color. It looks more pink on the camera, but so anyways, that ought to be interesting to use. It's almost like a, well, it feels like gauze. It's like, you know, somebody stuck gauze over the top of the paper. So that's neat. And then they also have this corrugated paper that they have it that comes in colors too. But of course, you know, I got the neutral because I like neutrals. I can do more with it. I get stuck with bright colors. I have a hard time starting off with bright colors, so I like to get stuff neutral. If I want to make it brighter, I can, but I thought this would be interesting. You can get cardboard from your boxes and stuff from your, you know, when you get shipments in and things like that, but you're not necessarily going to get it in this color, these colors, so I thought that would be interesting to use. So you can add to it, or you can just use it as is. And then finally I got the burlap paper stack, which, you know, I mean, I have some burlap, but this is actually, it's adhesive on the back, I think. I think this is adhesive. Maybe not. It's not adhesive, but it's, if you wanted to spray this, it has this backing on it that's kind of like, it's not paper, like it's a more of a glossy type, almost like a duct tape type deal. So you could spray this and it would not go through. You know, if for some reason, you know, you're working on a project where you need to keep your underneath clean. But you can also, I just noticed, rip this off of here if you wanted to, and, you know, use the burlap itself so that you can actually, I think what this does is it keeps it from fraying, this backing. So if you rip the backing off, you could actually fray it and start pulling out, you know, the strings. But, of course, it's just all the same color. It's a pretty big stack, so. Alright, and that's everything that I got from Joann.com. Then I went to Scrapbook.com because I just recently noticed Prima's newest, not newest, but one of their new paper lines called Seashore. And I absolutely love these colors and the way they've done this paper line. So I'm getting ready, and along with the scrapbook pages that I'm doing for the twins, that you've seen me do videos on lately, I'm also getting ready to start scrapbooking a cruise that my husband and I took recently, and just in May of this year, and I've got all the pictures printed. I wanted to do square pictures of this, so I thought that would be an interesting, different thing that I have never done before. Let's put it that way. And when I saw this line, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that line. It's so pretty. I love the colors. I love the design. I love everything about it. The ships, the shells. It all just, it goes perfectly with
sexy DirecTV, but your average customer ends up paying $111.74 per month.
With what I have in mind. I'm not going to do a mini album. I'm probably just going to do a scrapbook. And of course, you know, Prima. The papers are double-sided, so you get. Sorry about that. My camera cut off for some reason. So here we go. Just take you through the papers. You guys may have seen this already. Love the maps. It just, I don't know, it just seems to go so well with a cruise theme. Because, you know, it's got like the way it's done, it just reminds me of traveling, not just going to the beach, but of traveling as well. Like the newspaper here that they've got in the background, all the stamps that they have here. And then of course it comes with the alphabets and the stickers.
The search for the boy has led police in Flint, Michigan to a child pornographer.
All the little words and stuff. Cannot wait to use this. It's cutouts. And then of course I had to get it in the A4 pad too, because I wanted to have some smaller.
Magazine place, especially those in California.
Actually, it's not smaller. Well, yes, it is actually. Some of them are smaller. Some of the print is smaller. So if you compare this print to this one here, no, it's the same. Okay, so I guess it's not smaller. But that's okay. It just gives me extra paper. So that's the same. And then I just got some extra sheets. Ordered just a couple extra sheets. So I always like to have extra in case I goof. And I got a couple of the little stamps that go with the set as well.
At least in the case of Alan Brown.
I thought those were really cute, and I definitely will find a use for those on my pages. And this is not part of the Seashore collection. This is part of the
Please come in and have a seat.
it doesn't say.
Desperate for an answer, detectives and family members turn to an unconventional.
But it's a small stamp that's like writing for background, and it comes with some crystals. Just says clear stamp.
There's quite a few trees.
I thought for sure that there was
I'm seeing water.
a collection that this one went with, but I guess not. So I got that, and the last thing I got at Scrapbook.com was this Prima in 6x6 paper pad. Actually, you know, I may have gotten this from Joann. I don't remember. But I love the designs in this engraver collection. I think it would be nice to use for layering. Yeah, I think I did get this from Joann's because it was on sale. So I figured, since I don't have the whole collection, since this is on sale, the 6x6, and it was such a good price that I could use this for layering on my projects because the colors are so neutral. So that's it, and pretty soon I will start my first scrapbook page on our cruise and get it posted for you. Thanks for watching.
As they draw closer, a disturbing.
Okay, I forgot something. I got these two as well from Joann's. These are the Kaisercraft Base Coat collections. I got Base Coat and I got Base Coat Release 3. These are going to be fun for use with mixed media projects and some of the future layouts that I do. It's kind of thin. It's kind of thin paper, so obviously, you know, if I do use this for any kind of mixed media, it's going to have to be backed on something, maybe on a canvas or some chipboard. But you get 2 of each, and I just love the wood. It's awesome. And the colors in this Release 3 are kind of strange, but I think that they offer some really cool possibilities. So, love this. You can actually see the little knots in the wood, in the wood grain. And this is like a cardboard that's been ripped. And this, I don't even know what this is. Some kind of fiber, cardboard,
Then, 2 weeks into the investigation, there's a stunning development.
I don't know, fiber paper or something.
The results of a routine toxic
This one's called sand.
come back from the lab. And the
This one that I just showed you, it doesn't have the name.
excruciating circumstances.
It's called cardboard, so the back side is some kind of cardboard. I don't know what though. So there's, and then it's like, it looks like the desert, like the ground is cracked. This one's called Tree Trunk, so I guess that's supposed to be like the trunk of a tree. It's really, really neat. I love it. And there you go. That's definitely a tree trunk. And then this also comes with, and I was surprised, but it comes with stickered letters and tabs with the different folder tabs with the different designs on it to match, and then some border strips and some I don't know what you would call those. More borders. This is like a denim right here, but there's no paper in there. That's a denim, but it goes really well with these planks over here that they got that's green and blue. So that it all goes together. So that's release 3, and then I didn't see release 2. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten that one as well. But this one is the first one that came out. This one is just base coat. And that looks like a brick wall. There's no manufacturer strip on this, so I don't know the names of these.
I always dreamed of coming here.
Again, 2 of each.
Return, my doctor prescribed Dulera to help prevent them.
Dulera is for patients 12 and older.
So these, like I said, these are going to be good for mixed media projects. That looks like a birch wood floor.
A 6-month clinical study has shown Dulera helps significantly improve
More wood flooring.
Dulera contains formaldehyde, which increases the risk of
This looks like a peeling side of a house or something.
infection in children and adolescents. Dulera is
Like
not
some
for people
oak.
whose asthma is well controlled with a long-term asthma control, like an inhaled corticosteroid.
Again, more peeling,
Asthma is well controlled.
distressed wood.
You can stop Dulera and prescribe a different asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid.
You guys have probably already seen these before.
See your doctor if your asthma does
Some
not improve or get
stones.
Ask your doctor about Dulera.
I don't know what that is. And then and a sheet of letters,
Criminals of all
like Scrabble tiles.
commit their crimes,
Pretty cool.
then they disappear. Without a trace. Then there's the victims.
And that's that.
They need my kinds of help.
Thanks.
I'm Stephen